Hello, this is Judd from Motorland, and I'm here today to talk to you about our 1950 Nash Statesman Super. These are really interesting cars, very much ahead of their time when they were designed. As in the late 40s, early 50s when these were around, not many cars on the road looked like this. Not many of them look like this today. And anyway, we're going to do a quick exterior tour here and point out some of the features. We'll start with the push bar up front, correct Nash accessory. You can see the chrome is very, very nice. The bumpers are straight. Paint on this car is very, very nice. It's a recent respray in the correct colors. You can see the grille is very, very nice. Light pitting and some of the insets, but dusty too. We have been driving the car. It's a joy to drive down the road. And of course the massive Nash logo. Very nice, wide white bias plies, nearly new. Of course the inset tires on the front and rear. It's a signature of the design, and the fantastic curb feelers. This is the air intake for the climate control, the Nash Weather Eye. Optional visor. Optional when new, it of course does come with the car. And the visors over the window. The rear windows do roll down a little bit. They go down about 3 inches or so. You can see the rocker panels are excellent. A little bit underneath here. Very, very clean underneath. Of course, the famous enclosed drive shaft of the Nashes. No undercoating, just paint on the underbody. A really nice fastback styling to the rear of the car here. Rear bumper, chrome is fantastic, straight as could be. Got the plate holder and the taillights mounted on the trunk lid, which is a feature of the 1950. Later 1951s had them mounted on the body. Open the trunk, you pull this out, give it a twist and lift. See, these are sleeper cars. You can see some of the vintage Nash bedding in the trunk here. That was available from the dealer when it was new. Those are, of course, available separately from the car if you're interested. The weather stripping is excellent all the way around the car. This is, I know I've said it before earlier in the video, but this is a very nice paint job. This is a plug for the antenna mounting right there. There you have it. Next we'll move along to the interior. Here we are on the interior of our 1950 Nash. As you can see, the interior is in very, very nice condition. Excellent door cards. I'll show you the windows roll up and down smoothly. And of course the crank out vent windows as well. I've got the correct applique to the dashboard for the year, sort of a marbly finish to it. Of course, fast idle that was added on for the choke, wiper switch, headlights, and the controller for the weather eye. Pull it out to adjust the temperature of your heat, and the blower is set to either floor or defrost by turning it right or left. Of course, the hood release and the overdrive switch. This is an automatic overdrive. So when you're in third gear, if the overdrive is engaged, you release the pedal, wait a few seconds, you'll feel it drop into overdrive and you go back on the gas. You use this knob to disengage it when you're driving around town so you don't always end up in third gear or in overdrive at low speed. So which would be fourth gear, technically, if you were looking at it that way. Of course, the parking brake. I've got the high beam dip switch on the left, and then on the right is the starter button. Push the clutch all the way down to the floor and that engages the starter button to start the car. Another Nash signature feature. Of course, the brake pedal and the throttle. Moving in, we've got a very nice large steering wheel. So a bit of a flaw right here along the top, but is an overall very nice condition. Another small chip right there. And the instrument binnacle, very, very cool. We've got oil pressure, fuel gauge, and the engine temperature, and of course the speedometer. The fuel gauge does not currently work, but we can rectify that if desired. Of course, there's the clock on the dash. Again, very nice clock, but it is not currently working, but we can rectify that. Here we have another famous feature. Slide the door up. There's the original radio. And a screw. There, how that got in there. Another famous feature of these Nashes is the drawer for the glove box. You got a few goodies in there. Nice feature. See, the interior really is in excellent condition. Very nice headliner. Visors. It's a mirror on the passenger side with service notices on there. I don't know if you can see it. Oil change, battery check, chassis lubrication, and the trip mileage. Of course, the Nash logo right up top. Rear seat looks more like a sofa than a contemporary car seat. Very, very comfortable and roomy. Of course, a speaker in the center of the parcel shelf. And the front seat upholstery is also in excellent condition. Should be the rear windows winding down here. See, they don't wind down too far, but it's enough to get some ventilation. And the driver's side rear window. These are extraordinarily comfortable cars to drive. They drive, you know, 10 years, 15 years ahead of their time. It's pretty amazing. There you have it. Next we'll move along to the engine.